Hey, good afternoon on this cold, rainy Friday afternoon, January the 31st. Um, I needed to take a break from work and just do something non work related. I work out of the house a lot when I'm not on the road traveling, and this has just been a rough week. It's been a long week. I had to travel 3 days, got sick while I was gone. Um, and now I'm dealing with end of the month crap and just dealing with stupidity from with work related things, and I just needed to take a break. So I said, what the heck? I've got a stack of cards I've been wanting to show off and talk a little bit about, and I thought, you know what? I just need to stop and do it. So got some basketball cards today, which is kind of a rarity for me. I haven't done much with basketball since the 90s. Um, but I have been watching a lot of basketball, or more basketball this season than I have in a long time. And as a result, I've started to purchase a few more cards. Kind of started last season, trickled over into this year. It's not because of the Zion effect. I'm a North Carolina State fan, so I could care less about what Duke and their Dukies or their players do in any sport, but especially in the NBA. So, that's not why I'm purchasing basketball cards. But I have picked up a few things here and there, and just thought, you know what, it'd be fun just to show them off. I always like watching what other people pick up and who they collect, why they collect, what they found, and such and forth. So let's get to it. Got a stack here. We'll go through these. Most of these are going to be, kind of fall into one or two collections, which you'll see here in a moment. But we're going to start off with Devonte Graham. Devonte Graham was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets in the second round in last year's draft, and he played his college ball at the University of Kansas, and I enjoyed watching him play. I remember seeing him play in the NCAA tournament, so I was kind of excited. I felt the Hornets got a steal, being that Devonte did fall to the second round, but I still felt like he was going to be a good player. And granted, he was going to be playing behind Kemba Walker and whatnot, and sure enough, his rookie season, he didn't do a whole lot. He didn't get a lot of playing time, which was unfortunate. Now, it did mean that his cards were fairly inexpensive. So I did pick up a decent amount of some of his base rookies and some parallels and a few inserts and whatnot. But, all in large, he didn't have a whole lot until later into the season. Then, of course, going into this current basketball season. And I was able to pick up some of his things fairly cheap. This is his. I bought this just because, being a baseball fan first and foremost, I love this. Well, I can't say I love the Donruss design in itself, but I thought it was cool in the basketball card. And this is one of these Panini Instant cards that you order online. I just picked up this single. I don't remember what I got it for, a couple bucks, but I thought it was pretty cool. And I typically stay on the low end side. I don't go that often for the high end autos and patches and all this kind of stuff. I've got too many other hobbies to be spending money on. But anyhow, I thought it was a cool card, and turns out Devonte he's turned out to be a really good player. He's still young. Kemba Walker was traded for Terry Rozier at the end of the season last year, or in the off season, and James Borrego, the coach of the Hornets, has done a very good job kind of getting that backcourt working together. I wasn't sure how much Devonte would play this season, even though Kemba was going to be gone, but it's turned out he's played pretty well, and he's played really well with Devonte. They've made a pretty formidable backcourt. Doesn't necessarily mean the Hornets are winning a lot of games, but they've been exciting. I mean, they get their blowout. They're blown out every once in a while. But, they won some games they shouldn't have won, statistically speaking. And that's just from the heart, from their heart. It's a young team. We're losing games left and right, but they're still fun to watch, and Devontae's a big part of it. I was able to grab this select rookie. At the time, I didn't realize it was a die cut version, but now I kind of want the die cut version because I'm a sucker for die cuts. But again, a nice, rookie of Devontae that won't break the bank. The Contenders is a set across all the sports that is drawing a little bit more attention, at least by me. And I like this rookie ticket. Obviously it's not the auto, and it does look a little weird not having the auto down there at the bottom. But nonetheless, nice little jersey swatch. Gotta love the Hornets colors too, by the way. I mean, it's not serially numbered or anything, but it was a cheap, at the time, purchase. I don't know as much about the Panini Noir set, but again, I found this one. It's 28/65 from last year's set. I think it's last year. Yep, 2018, 2019. But nonetheless, it's a thick card, big old thickie. But the black with the the elements of the rainbow foil, it's just kind of a nice look. And I do have one auto of him that I picked up late in the season, early in this season. I think this is a pretty nice looking card. It's from Panini's Court Kings, so kind of like Diamond Kings. It's got this canvas-like feel. This one's numbered 125 or 199, but nice card. And somebody had a bot now, and I swear I got this for like, I don't know, $6 or something like that. It's one of the few autos that I have. Of course, now that his play has taken a step up, it's made it a little harder for me to get cards on the cheap for him. Another young player on the Hornets that I was kind of excited to see is one of the Martin twins, Cody Martin. Cody and his twin Caleb. They started their college career at North Carolina State, so I followed them there. Didn't get to really hear much about them when they transferred to Nevada, though I think I do remember seeing them in the NCAA tournament play a game or two. So I was a little surprised. I really didn't think they would get many cards, if any cards. And right off early in the hoops, they were, at least Cody was included. So this is the holiday parallel version of his base rookie, but man bun excluded. I think it's a pretty cool card. And then I was surprised that they included him in the little holiday relics set. So we got a big swatch of a real gaudy Hornets sweater there. But again, I mean, outside of a few people, I mean, who's really looking for Cody Martin cards? And he was included in the Great Significance auto set in hoops, so scored his auto there. And got a dual auto swatch here from the certified set. Nice looking card, though. I was gonna say same image, but no, I guess it is different. And then another one of the Hornets rookies this season is P.J. Washington, and I haven't got much of him yet. I just haven't put forth the effort, but I did pull one of the class of 2019 out of the hoops packs that I had been buying earlier this season, and guy's been really fun to watch. He's did not know much about him prior to this year, but he's doing well. And the next one up is it's a nice auto of Kelly Tripucka, and why it's significant to me, not because he played for the Pistons, but that's, he was an original Hornet. He was selected by Charlotte in the 88-89 expansion draft, and immediately became one of the best players that the Hornets had. I actually saw this on Twitter, and I regret not writing down the Twitter user's name, because I had said something. They DM'd me and they just sent this to me. They didn't ask anything in return. They just said, "Hey, would you like that card?" And I'm like, "Well, sure." It's the only Tripucka auto I have, and while I would have preferred it to have been in a Hornets jersey, I'll gladly take it. It's a beautiful card. So I'll have to, I should have. I don't know if I still have that DM in my Twitter account or not. On to a couple of North Carolina State alum. Torin Dorn, I was really hoping was going to go pro this year, and he did not. He is from my hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina, and this is one of these. This is a nice card that these little college team sets. I found this one just kind of on a whim, but man, the dude, I enjoyed watching him play at NC State, and I was really hoping he'd go pro in the NBA, but I believe he went elsewhere in another league. Maybe there's still hope that he'll make it to the NBA, but it's been a while since we've had a Wolfpack alum that's actually done anything in the NBA. Anthony Barber, or Cat as his nickname, was originally drafted in the NBA by the 76ers. So here's a nice auto from the Hoops Hot Rookie Signatures. Did not hang around in the NBA very long, I don't believe. I know for a while he was playing for the Charlotte Hornets G League team up the road in Greensboro, North Carolina. And I love this card, this Panini black gold autograph. It's a thick card, but it's got it's got that clear acetate look where the player's floating over kind of like the inner background of the card, and then in the gold signature, it's just Cat. Numbered 136 of 199, and I prefer my collegiate collection, the players in the collegiate collection, to be in their collegiate uniform. So it's also a nice touch that he's in his black NC State jersey. And it's Contenders auto college ticket. Again, it's simple design, but I'm really liking these Contenders. And again, Cat's autos are not very expensive, which is nice. And then last, I got a Panini Immaculate Collection, number 4 of 99. And I'm not sure what part of the jersey that this swatch is, but again, I found this for just a couple of bucks and couldn't resist, so I had to go ahead and pick that up. So, well, that's it that I had to share. This wasn't going to be a long video. I still have a ton of work I gotta unfortunately sit here and do before I go out to dinner to celebrate my brother's birthday tonight. But when I have the chance, I do have some current basketball singles, some more hoops, and some Donruss and whatnot that I've picked up. I will be adding to my trading card database profile. So if you are a user of that site, hit me up. I'm just simply known as Flywheels there, as you can see on the screen. And if you see something you want, make me an offer. I'll accept just about everything anybody sends me. I'm not interested in dollar values or same number of cards or anything like that. I just want to move stuff. If you're not a user of that site, shame on you. You need to use it. It's a great resource, if nothing else. But that's about it. I'm going to shut this down and get back to work, and I will catch everybody on the next video. Thanks.